Good day, everyone. Today I'm gonna present the assignment 2 of the web application development. So our system title is choose mini pharmacy stock and sales system. The main purpose of this system is to help a small pharmacy manage their daily stock and sales much more efficiently instead of recording medicine, customer, and sales information manually on paper. Our system store everything securely in a MySQL database. This allows users to handle all pharmacy disputes from one web-based platform. So now let's look at the MySQL database in our system. So this system will got three tables: customers, medicine, and sales. For the first table, customer, we've got 5 fields with the ID, name, email, phone, and the type that this customer click at. So the customer ID will be a primary key on this table. So the medicines is the second table. You got 8 fields: the ID, code, name, categories, price, stock, image, path, and the type that click at. So the medicine ID will be a primary key on this table. So for the sales is to record the sales of this system. You got sales ID, invoice number, customer ID, medicine ID, quantity, subtotal, discount, and total amount, and sales date. So the customer ID and medicine ID is the foreign key that connect to customer table and medicine table. So for the system user interface, we design a clean and modern menu of the left side. So this is our main feature that include the dashboard. The dashboard will show a quick business summary with interactive chat.js visualization. The medicine, where user can manage the inventory, upload photo, and handle restocking. For the customer, a directory to save and track buyer profile. For the sales, it allows the staff to create a new order with automatically price and stock update. And for AI Insight, a tool that analyzes business data to provide helpful business advice. So this is the PHP page for the medicine. So we're using a if statement to make CIUT function is perform well, and we're using a PDO and prepare statement to prevent the SQL injection. And before the delete the medicine, it will check this medicine have past sales or not. If yes, this medicine cannot be deleted. And finally, we're using a save flash to make a alert message to the front end. So next is the customer page. The staff can store a customer, like can save the customer, and it will show all the details, and can edit the customer, like update their phone, and can delete the customer. It will show a alert message. And for the back end, we also using the same architecture. We have if statement to separate each CIUT function, and a PDO and prepare statement to prevent the SQL injection. And we will set a save flash to display a message on the front end. So next, I will pass to my member.
Hello, Dr. Musky. I am Tyree, match number 297729. So I will present about the dashboard. And first, we connect the database by using the PDO. And then to retrieve the data, we use the pivot statement to execute the SQL queries to prevent the injection attack. After that, it will pass the associative arrays into the JSON response functions. And this function will convert the associative arrays into the JSON data and echo back to the front end. So at the front end, you can see it will display the total sales, medicines, customer transaction, stock units, and how many medicine are row stored, and bar chart for the best selling medicines, pie chart for the medicine stored by categories, and display the medicine are below 10 units and the recent sales tables. So we go to the sales page. In this page, we use the field sales customer option functions to make a drop-down selections. So we can choose the customers and a field sales medicine option to make a menu. So we can choose the medicines like vitamin C. So we give 4 discounts. So if you use the outdated sales calculations and calculate the total amounts in real time, so after user click the record cells, it will take all the input from the front end and pass the data into the sales API by the post method to avoid the data export in the URLs. And before it passes the data, it will run the JSON script to convert the data into the JSON data. So go to the sales API, it will run the pivot statement to insert a new record, and a set flash is a method that sets the message as a value for the flash key through the season methods. So that means the flash key can be used across the PHP, and to use the season method we need to implement the season start in the PHP files. So it will also run the JSON response functions to convert the associative array into the JSON data and return back to the front end. So we click it. It will display cell recorder and medicine store updater, and it will update the records in the tables. So go to the AI insights. The logic is sent like the dashboard. It will use the prevent statement to retrieve or execute the SQL algorithms to retrieve the data from the database. So it will use the JSON export as well, and it will convert the associative arrays into the JSON data and return to the front end. So in the front end, it will display the medicine, how many medicine need to restore, and which medicine is top sales, and how many medicine is smooth moving, and restore priorities. And the sales snapshot, it will display average sales for each transactions, and it will display best sell medicine as well. And last one is the promotion candidates. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching and listening.